Ooh, what's going on, guys? I'm Ada, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Last time we left off, we pretty much got into the warehouse, and we ended up getting caught by the police officer here, but we very slyly investigated or asked him to join us in this investigation because one of the paintings that were supposed to be in that scary-ass mansion is now down there, and he's actually legitimately confused because he's like, that should not be here. And so now here we are at the mansion, and I guess we're going to go talk to one of the groundskeepers, which he's obviously not doing a good job of this mansion before it burnt down. But I think he's kind of old. He's probably crazy. And hopefully we don't get this guy killed. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. It looks like he does have a scar on his face, though. Whoa. What is with this place? Oh, it looks like a... Am I supposed to look around?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
Oh, shit.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord,
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Yeah, it's Silas put them there. He probably put these flowers there all the time, you know. He sounds like he really
Poor
cares
kid.
about the family. But I mean, why would they? I'm not gonna understand why the father would hate the fact that she's buried here instead of somewhere else, because she probably would want him home, not in this dismal place.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have...
Okay, I already read that. Okay, so is there other things around here that I'm supposed to be looking for? Because he says give him a minute, which kind of says to me, look around. But I kind of already did. Ooh, unless I look behind them. Nope. Because you think there'd be something behind the gravestones. No, there's nothing. You imagine, like, how the hell did they were able to dig through this? Because imagine it's all rock. Alright, guy, well, I'm going to start moving. If you're just going to stick around there. Come on. Come on. Okay. Well, I guess you're not going to come with me. But I'm moving on. So reach the Hawkins Manor. I guess he's kind of burnt up about it too. But I'm afraid to leave him. Because I'm afraid if I leave him, that's when people come out and, like, slit your throat. You know, that's how it works in these kind of games. I leave, I turn around, he's now out of sight, and I'm going to walk back down there and he'd be dead. I'm going to feel bad. And people are going to blame, what's-her-face, Baker for doing it. Okay, so there's places I can go. I can go up here, which obviously looks like it's closed up. Oh, there's an investigation.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Oh, no shit. You don't have to be a detective to tell me that. Alright, so we're going to find our own entrance then, right? Oh, that bird scared me. It looked like it was so shiny. So what's going on up here? I bet you this place would have been nice looking if it didn't look like such shit, you know? Like before the fire and everything, which there's a lot of overgrowth. So how long has it been? Okay, obviously...
This entrance is still in use.
Could I not have gone somewhere else first?
Whoa! Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Where's the cop?
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
We're about to fight. Do not defile this place. Oh, it's a timer.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
Oh, so there's
The
timed
police
ones
report
too. Oh
describes a
man,
domestic accident.
that's gonna be fun.
But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Time to use my pickpocket skills. You shouldn't really need this key. What key?
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Cultists.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Cultists.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right.
The
Take
terrible
key
old
and
man's
do what you
achievement I
have
just
to do.
earned.
Go on then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
So this dude just gave up the key pretty easily. If there's like some seriously bad stuff going on in here, you'd think he wouldn't give it up that easily. I'm kind of looking around for a little bit because, again, this kind of feels like a game that's going to give me a lot of options to come back around. Kind of like Dark Souls in a little bit. Like, I bet you this whole, I'm going to come out of this one area.
This gate is locked.
Eventually. Right? It's going to lead me to up here, which is going to be like a safe area or something. Right? But what's down here? I'm kind of just curious. Oh, it's nothing. It kind of looked like there was going to be a cave. I'm about to say is like, oh man, beginning of the game. Forgot if I can run. Oh, I can. Oh, there's a house. It must be Silas's place. Old Silas. I really need to take that axe, though, right? Ah.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Yeah, well, it kind of makes sense the way he is. He's kind of like really just punishing himself, right?
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Oh, but it looks like there's some areas I can kind of just climb to, can I? Oh. Oh, this is kind of neat. But what was the point of this? Am I just looking in here? Very Spartan, I guess. I mean, he just kind of like lives in a little shack. You know? I kind of wish I could just climb up there. Oh well. I guess it's time to go into the mansion. Oh, I just coughed. And you ever have one of those coughs that just kind of like your whole body hurts, like neck down? Like, I don't really have that many coughs for a while, like, for at least a week now. But it's just the air, I think, now. Now it's just kind of dry. Also, I was talking a lot today in my car with my family.
Yes. Shall we enter?
Oh, shit, you're here too now?
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
And I kind of wish that you were there earlier because he almost killed me. Just saying.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Chapter 3, Hawkins, the mansion. Pearson, Officer Badley, explore the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lives in the graveyard of the property guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employees, keeps watch on the place armed with his axe. Pearson and Bradley manage to calm him down, more like me, and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building and looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Well, that can't be good if you're already saying who left the light on. Okay, I know you said follow you, but why is there... What the hell is this?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
So, okay, I'm going to enter my reconstruction tool. I hope they can tell me, like, look at, like, what the fuck that thing is. So, what the hell is this?
What kind of meat is this?
Yeah, good question. That's like squid butt meat. Alright, so let's look around. Okay, looks like everybody was...
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay. Nothing at the fireplace. Creepy ass paintings all around. Not really seeing anything else that catches my eye. Ooh, here we go.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
They're arguing about something.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Yeah, it makes you wonder what happened. What were they arguing about?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Ooh, and the light, there's the fire. I mean, oh, he unlocked it. Can we get one of those? Because my lighter is not good. Ooh, hold on. Before we move on, so first off, we got some evidence, right? And we have 1 CP available, which we could bump it up into psychology, but I mean, like the rest of these kind of need a lot. So I have a feeling we're going to go ahead and bump it into psychology in order to get that up, because we just need 1 more to make it better, right? Okay, next thing I want to look at, because we have this, that. Okay, we don't really need a... Okay, clues. That's what I was wanting to look at. The Last Supper. Since the fire in the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The settings allow the places occupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table with the wife and son on either side. The knocked over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire, or it can confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched in certain places. The meat mysteriously preserved since then seems to have been the subject of dispute between the Hawkins couple. I mean, that meat did look pretty weird. So he's...
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Hold on, guy.
It's already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins, which is the pyramids. It is common knowledge that he wasted his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? See, that's what I got to do. I got to make sure I'm exploring this area and seeing things all around me, right?
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh, and I gained another CP. But first, before I... Hold on. Can I go ahead and put that in there? Yes, cool. Let's go ahead and bring that up so we can actually... We're doing where everything's kind of evened out now, you know? Oh, hold on. Did I mess that up? Yes, I did. Alright, so there's something right here. Ooh. That's a vaporized corpse.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Oh, there's something right here.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
She got knocked down? This is an interesting thing. That little green kind of makes it seem like, hey, that's an additional extra thing, right?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Maybe. Oh, I think there's a clue too. So there's a blinking like thing on my left here.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Oh, I think that means it's like there's additional clues I could find. That is really neat. Because if there's additional clues, that could help me out. Maybe it's from just looking. Okay, so I found that. I don't think there's anything else. I'm not seeing much of anything. Oh, right here.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Oh, well, that's not comforting. That's not comforting in the least bit. Paintings that don't burn? Alright, I'm looking around to see if there's any other thing, because before I would say, like, hey... So maybe he got in a fight here, knocked her out. Why is there nothing in the fireplace? Because you think the fire would start there, right? Man, I feel like there's more to this, though, than what I'm seeing. But maybe I'm just honestly overthinking it. No, because it's not letting me out. What the hell's with that piece? Alright, so... Oh, there is.
Did someone escape the fire?
Ooh. Could... The boy, the girl, the dad.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here.
The girl?
A desperate attempt to flee.
I don't think he made it, though. We didn't see that in our investigation.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I don't want to say it's official that the police botched the investigation. He's the frickin' police. I'm going to just go with the fire wasn't just an
I
accident.
firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Hey, he just straight up just pushing everything out of the way. He's like, well, I'm going to go look in here now.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Dude, you're an alright dude, you know? Seriously alright guy. Anyways, guys, we're going to end this episode here. We ended up finding some extra things as we're making our way through the mansion. And we know that what kind of, Can I close that? Oh, cool. Ooh, excuse me. We know that pretty much it wasn't just an accident. It was pretty much some type of argument between the wife and or Sarah Hawkins and Chris Hawkins, or was it Chris Hawkins or was it Stephen Hawkins? I don't remember. Anyways, it was pretty much the wife and the wife and the dad are arguing. The wife and the husband are arguing, and somehow I think she burned him alive, caused the fire. Somebody might have made it out alive. But one thing we know is that the painting that we found in the warehouse started in that came from this room that should have been burned, was not burned, and ended up down by the warehouse. So that is a pretty weird clue. And now we're going to explore more of the mansion. But we're going to do that all next time. So I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all next time.